Hi everyone, it's Ryan from Ryan G's Barbecue and Stuff. Today I'm going to be using a meter, which is in here, and I'm going to be cooking a lovely piece of beef on a rotisserie in my Weber kettle. So stick around, we're going to cook it, I'm going to show you the process. During that process I'm going to use some Uncle Steve's shake with the Barbecue Talk Show label on, which happens to be my podcast with my friend Matt. So I'm going to put this thick meat onto this beef. We'll get it all rubbed up and I'll show you what's happening in a second. So here's a lovely piece of beef. I'm going to start to rub it up now. Just give it a really light going over with this thick meat rub. And of course, when you put a rub on, you've got to pat it in. I dried all the meat off, so that's good. Give it a little turn. Come back with some more thick meat. And the good thing about rotisserie cooking is I can sprinkle a little bit more on while it's cooking. So I get it in the spit, measure it up and put it on the kettle. So here's the meat on the spit. Hopefully it's going to fit, and I'll wash it on the kettle. As you can see, this is the Meter Plus. It's a really, really nice piece of kit to use. The first thing you've got to do is when you get it, you take off this back, and there's normally a little tab there. You take that tab out, it charges off a normal battery. It takes about 4 hours before you can use it. So when it's charged, it'll show a nice little green light, like that. And that will tell you that it's ready to use. Now after that point, we'll take it out of the box. There's a little line here. That line has to be inside the meat. So you push it inside the meat, so it goes all the way in. This is what's going to take the temperature of the meat, and this is what's going to take the external temperature. And there's a really smart little app that I downloaded. That's going to tell you what the temperature of your meat is and how long it's going to be until it's done. So I better get this stuck in that beef and get to cooking. So I'm going to take this meter probe, I'm going to stick it in the fattest piece of the meat, making sure I've got that line covered. So we're going to stick it in there, all the way up past that line. That's in there now. We're going to set the app up for medium rare, and I'll show you that in a second. Best switch the rotisserie on. So around it goes. You say we've got 13 minutes left to when the meat's done. It's going to give me an alarm 5 minutes before the cook is actually finished. So that's really smart. I've been actually playing with this while the meat's been cooking. It's a really, really good app. It's very intuitive, totally easy to use. So I can't recommend this enough. Like, I'm going to be totally honest with you. My wife said, how long is it till the meat's cooked? I took a screenshot. I sent it to her. She's like, so impressed, it's unbelievable. So that's a really cool thing, you know. You can actually tell your other half, if you're doing a barbecue, how long it is until the meat's finished. How cool is that? I've never been able to do that before. I've always just done it by temperature and feel and, well, basically guesswork and experience. But this will actually give me the information I need to keep my wife happy. So if that isn't a selling point, I don't know what is. Okay, I'm going to talk you around my plate of meat. I've got my cauliflower puree, roast potatoes, buttered cabbage. All very nice, but the star of the show is this beef here. The Meter Probe cooked it to perfection. So this measures the temperature. Got to push it into that line, and then the black bit takes the ambient temperature. It cooked it to a beautiful medium rare. Fantastic. It even tells you how long to rest it for. So I can highly recommend this Meter Probe. The proof is in the eating. I'll do that in a minute. If you like what I do, please subscribe to my channel, hit the like button and share it. Your help would be much appreciated. This is Ryan from Ryan G's Barbecue and Stuff. See you again soon.